pretty much?
Actually, I think I've developed a capacity to dismiss all kinds of claims by the Israelis. First of all, because I think their spokespersons are liars, and they have proved to be so over.
Let's bring in Marwan Bashala now, Al Jazeera's senior political analyst, to talk more about this. So let's talk about this Israeli video first. We had a couple of phrases that struck me there from our correspondent Hamdan. A beating heart and a hole in the ground. I'm guessing you think it's the latter, pretty much.
Actually, I think I've developed a capacity to dismiss all kinds of claims by the Israelis. First of all, because I think their spokespersons are liars, and they have proved to be so over not just this war, but previous wars as well. The Israeli military deploys soldiers and also deploys spinners, an army of spinners. The spokespersons and other PR staff involved in spin. I mean, that's their job. In fact, to be honest, Hazem, I would be disappointed if they didn't, because, dogs barks and snakes bite and Israeli army lies. I mean, that's their thing. The question is, for what purpose? At this point in time, it's because they're desperate. The lie has caught up with the liar. And clearly, the international public opinion, international media, their Western allies are not convinced that they have much of a proof. For what they said is the headquarters of Hamas under Shifa hospitals, multiple layers of floors, and 1,300 kilometers of tunnels, 40 to 70 meters deep. That was the estimates by the Israelis and their pundits in Western capitals. None of that is there. Of course, we know that there are tunnels in Gaza. Everyone knows there are tunnels in Gaza. So what if there are tunnels in Gaza? The question is, what is Israel doing now to us and to others in the international media is what we call deflection. They are discredited. They are involved in war crimes. Today, as we speak about some tunnel, some hole, some diaper left somewhere, some calendar, Israel is laying siege to the evangelical, the Mahmadani hospital in Gaza. Now, as we speak, but we are all keeping busy with their allegations. Remember when our colleague Shireen Abu Akleh was killed by the Israelis? They did redirection immediately, deflection. They said the Palestinians killed her. We know that the Palestinians killed Shireen. And we spent weeks and on trying to prove, and they're trying to prove that way, but we missed the point that they killed journalists, that they kill innocent people, civilians, in Jenin, like they do now in Gaza, lay siege to hospitals. In fact, this war turned as his quarters. That is a proof that they're trying to keep the captives alive in order to exchange them for more of the same children and women and so on held in Israeli prisons.
Let's move on then to the other story about the Houthi seizure of this cargo ship in the southern Red Sea, apparently linked to a ship, apparently linked to an Israeli businessman. What do you make of that? Is this part of the what you call the distraction of the narrative of what's happening in Gaza?
I mean, it's probably not intentional, of course, but I think there is we spoke about deflection, now we talk about redirection, right? This is called the redirection, meaning instead of us focusing on the main story, on the main tragedy, on the main genocide, unraveling in front of our eyes in plain sight, now we talk about the violation of international law in the Red Sea. Why are we talking about international law in the Red Sea when they are laying siege on another hospital in Gaza? when people are starved in Gaza, when people can't get medical treatment in Gaza, when people can't get fuel, electricity in Gaza, when people are, again, displaced and ethnically cleansed in Gaza. But we are talking about some incident that happened in the Red Sea. Until and unless this turns into some sort of a regional war, for the time being, this kind of a ongoing exchange, if you will, between the United States and Iran is not benefiting the people in Palestine. It's certainly not of any assistance to those under bombings, under siege, under collective punishments in Palestine. So whatever the intentions are, that's not what I'm concerned with here. What I'm concerned with is there is a main story, we call it a story, a main tragedy unraveling in front of our eyes. And while different partners and different players and different actors are sort of trying to maneuver around it, in the end of the day, let's all not lose sight of what is important, what is a priority, and that is Gaza under siege, Gaza under bombing, Gaza being starved, Gaza being ethnically cleansed. The Israelis love nothing more than for us to keep discussing videos and diapers and international law and shipping laws, when in fact what they are doing is flattening Gaza and killing its people.
Al Jazeera senior political analyst Marwan Bashar, thank you.